When the vibe, Testing, testing. Can we turn it down a little bit? This is a bit loud. Hello, testing, testing. Testing, testing. Hello, hello, hello. Testing, 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 testing. Hello, 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 hello. Can we turn it a bit down? A little bit down. Down, down, down. Hello. Testing. All officials to their positions, please. Judges to their positions on each mat. Follow their positions, please. Follow their positions. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 4th AMMA Championships. Without further ado, I will hand it over to my co-announcer on mat A. And up on Instagram by Ahmad Fatah from Afghanistan. And his opponent in the red corner, Temurbek Umarov from Uzbekistan.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to day 2, the second session of the 4th AMMA Championship here in Tashkent. In the blue corner, Rigi Zumatev. That right cross is doing all sorts of favors for Rigi in the first minute of this contest. 69 kilograms, round robin clash. The right hand connected for Zumateva. On the balance of play, you'd suggest that the Iranian athlete is getting the better of the exchanges. got her timing down. A low kick just to expand the variety of her strikes. Gives Zumatieva something to think about downstairs and then go upstairs. Both athletes exchange knees inside the clinch. It's been a standing battle so far. Cracked her with the right hand, Zimova. Both fights scoring with some solid strikes. Well, she got plenty of power behind that right hand, clocked her with the right hook. Big overhand rights come flying over the top from Zumatieva. Rigi, I consider taking this battle down.
And your winner on mat B by corner stoppage, TKO, is the red corner, Temur Bekumarov from Uzbekistan.
Firing off an inside the clinch and then a left hand on the break. Lively round one.
And next up on mat B,
judges
in the semifinals of the modern MMA men's 77 kg, in blue corner, Litvinenko Kirill from Kazakhstan.
Love this open scoring system that we have here at AMMA. Gives the audience, the athletes, the coaches clarity. Fast-paced action here. We have 2 3-minute rounds.
And in the red corner, his opponent, Abdreyev Guljigit from Kyrgyzstan.
And we're underway with round 2.
And your referee in charge, Dadahon Kasanov.
Rigi firing off that right hand. Potential for a guillotine choke for Rigi Sahel. Outside low kick. A flurry of punches, none of them really connecting. She fired that off, that right hand. She enjoys those overhand rights, Zumatieva. That's 1 out of bounds for Zumatieva. If she gets 3 in 1 round, the fight is over. And it would be a DQ victory in favor of her opponent. Tripling up, quadruple knees to the body. And that's how she's accumulating points in the eyes of the judges. The Kazakh athlete needs to increase her output here. Down on the scorecards. Big overhand right from Rigi Sahel. Cracked her. Tags her with the left-right combination. That's one of the greatest flurries we've seen from her out this bout. She's enjoying her striking now, isn't she, the Iranian? Time starting to run out for Zumatieva. Again, good reaction from Ricky. Body kick. Okay, he's down. Only 2 seconds on clock. She raises a fist to the sky. She believes that she has sealed the W. Next up, continuing in the 69 kilogram women's category. This is a semi-final. Salakhidinova of Uzbekistan, the home nation, up against Futon Mohammed. Salakhidinova in the blue, Mohammed in the red. So working down, letting her hands go. Leon, looking promising. Nice kick to the face. Lively flurries in the early portion of this clash, utilizing her jab brilliantly well. Excellent boxing, good Muay Thai skills. Stabbing teep to the body. Better from Mohammed. But she is getting tagged. She's not defending herself. Salakhidinova letting her hands go. She is laying it on. Mohammed is struggling. This bout is not going to last much longer if it continues in this vein. Salakhidinova has looked dangerous on the feet. Look how she uses that. Fantastic. Mohammed still in the contest for now. That's a wild overhand left. Big haymaker. In contrast, Salakhidinova is precise with her strikes. This could be a 10-8 if it goes that far. Circling on the outside. To her credit, Mohammed is stalking her down. But there's big holes in her defense. Salakhidinova with the right cross. Good variation on the strikes. Dishing out low kicks. Salakhidinova cracking her with the jab. Then there's the right cross once more. Beautiful striking shown by the Uzbek. Doubling up on the jab. Setting up that cross. That power hand is cocked. Loaded. And ready to go. She is unleashing. Mohammed not defending. Less than 20 seconds to go. Can Salakhidinova find the finish? So efficient with her striking. Those hands going to work in this first round. It's a showcase from the Uzbek. And Mohammed lives to fight another day. There is a napkin. Two 10-8s awarded, and I am not surprised. Salakhidinova with a sensational showing in round one was laying it on. A class above. I would be very surprised if this bout goes the distance. Salakhidinova putting on a striking clinic. We had a full stadium yesterday. This place was rocking. And I can tell you, the Uzbek fans will be loving what they are seeing here. Good evasive maneuvers. Step away, step out of range. Now she sees the opportunity to find great aggression, great precision, great power. Look how she uses the jab to set up the power hand. Just watch this. It's fantastic for Salakhidinova. She is putting on quite a show here. patient, impatient, and comes the power. Using a low, good range of striking. She's down the pot, on the inside lap. Hits the body, now it's still getting checked. This is much better from Mohammed, but she's still eating big shots. Just say the head kick there. That big right cross could be a finishing shot for Salakhadinova. Putting her combinations together. That right cross is like a shotgun. Her timing, the output is something to admire. The jab, timed to perfection. .44 seconds on the clock. This performance deserves a finish. The right hand. And Mohammed landing a couple of shots of her own. She'll be pleased with that because she has faced a tough opponent and she's never backed down. She continues to drive forward, uncorking with knees to the body. Salakhadinova might fancy an armbar here. Can Salakhadinova find the finish in the dying seconds? Fair play to her. You have to give her respect for that because she was on the end of a barrage of clean, precise and powerful punches.
By decision, Uzbek. Please welcome for the mat A. Blue corner, Kapisawal Parviz, Afghanistan. And his opponent, red corner, Abdusalimov Shohjahon, Uzbekistan. Четко And the referee in charge, Yang Se-woo, Korea.
Great combo. Bit crazy, but a lot of it landed. Ali.
Kapi Sawal of Afghanistan in the blue corner, 24 years old. Azimov, 21 years old, Uzbekistan in the red. The hometown kids. Both these regions evolving massively in the sport of mixed martial arts in recent years. Beautiful roundhouse from the Uzbek. Early on, looking threatening, this striking, his timing looks on point. Starting to claw his way into the contest, but that's one out of bounds, one of three allotted within a single round before you get DQ'd. The timing of Abdul Salimov is cool as a cucumber. He looks very bright indeed. And what about it now? Could there be an AMMA, perhaps a guillotine choke now? It's got it locked in. Kapi Sawal looks alive to it at the moment. How much trouble is he in? I think he can escape from here. It is rather tight though. The referee keeping a close eye. He is putting the squeeze on Abdul Salimov. He can smell a finish. He's a strong boy. This is uncomfortable for Kapi Sawal, but he escapes. To his credit, plenty of incident in the early stages. Abdul Salimov unleashing a one-two combo. Sterling takedown defense. Goodness, the shin bounced the dome piece. What is Kapi Sawal made of? He's certainly tough, but he is up against a formidable adversary in Abdul Salimov. The Uzbek has looked top class from the get-go here in round one, putting his combinations together. The body kick, the exclamation mark on the end of it. Watch the clinch and the punch on the breakaway. He is well-rounded and efficient with his work. Abdul Salimov, all class. A barrage of punches unleashed. Kapi Sawal was able to land a couple of his own in that exchange. The peep of the whistle, and there goes round one.
And your winner on mat B by unanimous decision is the blue corner, Ulukbek Nizamidinov from Uzbekistan. Next up on mat B in semifinal men 96 kilograms weight category. In the middle guy from Mongolia. And his opponent in the red corner,
Stunning guide. They fired those kicks off. Difficult to see a way back for Kapi Sowal. He's been able to land some strikes in the exchanges, but the level of quality we're seeing from Abdul Salimov, difficult to contend with. Kapi Sowal scores the takedown but lands in a non-dominant
referee in
position
charge, Bolat Bukan.
as signaled by the referee. The takedown timer. Down to 0. At all times. Safety in action very much paramount here at the Asian Mixed Martial Arts Championships. Full mount position. Abdul Salimov will be able to unleash the ground and pound. Kapi Sowal needs to be a little bit careful because, well, that's the only thing he can do really in that situation. Just crawls his way out of bounds to negate the onslaught. Abdul Salimov with a stabbing teep to the body to suck the energy out of his opponent. He loaded up on that left cross. Beautiful striking, clean as a whistle. Excellent sprawl. Kapi Sowal had shot in. Abdul Salimov was alert to the danger. Now in half guard, able to administer the ground and pound. "20 seconds left to go in this encounter now." Abdul Salimov has got to be one of the strengths of this showing. A couple of low kicks. And another textbook. Classy performance from Shojahan Abdul Salimov.
And winner on a mat A by unanimous decision is red corner Abdul Salimov Shojahan, Uzbekistan. Please welcome for the mat A blue corner Kılıçbek Ulu Durumbek. his opponent for the red corner, Gupta Parvit. Referee in charge, Dan Yi.
Other in the 56 kilo category. Whichever of these gentlemen triumphs in this semi, they will have their work cut out for them in the final against Abdul Salimov. Kalchebek tagging him with that right hand. A warning shot. Kalchebek with a low kick and a monster takedown. Gupta in a bit of trouble early on in this fight. Dominant work into full mount. Kalchebek asserting his authority in the opening stages of this bout. He smells a submission here, perhaps. At the moment, Gupta is in no imminent danger. There's no leg locks here. But he's in a really awkward position. Kalchebek will seek to transition and get himself in a position where he can draw out the tap. And there might be an Americana available, but he's content to dish out ground and pound from this position. Hammer fists raining down. They'll be stood up with just under a minute to go in the first round. It's one-way traffic so far. Overhand right. Cracks. Kalchebek shoots in, secures the single leg. Gupta in survival mode. Ground and pound. The order of the day. They'll be stood up with 6 seconds on the clock.
And your
Dominant
winner
in round one.
on mat B by unanimous decision
The athlete
is
from the Kyrgyz Republic.
the blue Gold Mungun
looking
Chagai
very
from
classy
Mongolia.
indeed. 10-9, no surprises.
Next up on mat B in the quarterfinals for the modern MMA women's minus 49 kilograms weight category. In the blue corner, Raim Janova Dilbara from Kyrgyzstan. And her opponent in the red corner, Pesik Novia from Indonesia.
Been a challenging first round for Gupta. Up against a top-class opponent. Athletes in traditional MMA able to utilize E to secure takedowns and
And
Culture
your
back.
referee in charge,
showcase
Gu
that
Chonghua.
expertly right there. Away from control. Little short punches to soften up his opponent. Transition to a position where he can secure a submission. Again, utilizing the gi of his opponent to control and transition. He's got the neck locked up. Standing guillotine. Takes it back down to the mat. It looks rather tight. Gupta could be in trouble here. The referee is watching closely. How tight is that? Might be able to squeeze his head out, and he does. There may be an armbar opportunity here for Kochbek. He's staying busy on the bottom. This is better for Gupta. 55 seconds left. Kolchebek, a lively knee down the middle. Tags in with the right. It would be good to see more of those moments because he's looked so adept on the feet. Kolchebek shown some great striking at times in that first round. Seen a couple of guillotine attempts. There's another knee to the body. But it's a marathon, not a sprint. And I expect he's done more than enough to book his place in the final. Plenty on the line today, medals to be specific. So the pressure and expectation mounts for this semi-final. We have India versus Philippines in the 54 kilo women's category. Mandlik of India, 25 years old, up against Ratcliffe of the Philippines. Ratcliffe pulled a submission out of the fire yesterday to book her spot in the final four. Ratcliffe very much more a grappler than she is a striker. It'll be fascinating to see how this one plays out. Nick opening them up with a range of strikes, a flurry of punches. Strong start for the Indian athlete. The jab setting up another barrage of punches. Ratcliffe will not want to stand and bang with her for long. That's one out of bounds. And that to the eye there. Eye poke, exactly. So that is going to be appealed with the yellow card. You can see her touching her eye. So she will appeal the out of bounds. Ratcliffe came charging forward, and that is potentially where the alleged eye poke took place. Now, if Mandlik's team is correct in their appeal, they will get their yellow card back. The officials having a close look on the what's clear from the opening exchanges is Mandlik will favour herself in a striking battle. If this bout is to play out on the feet, then the impetus will be with the Indian. They've not been successful with their appeal. No eye poke. So one out of bounds, and that could be a tactic now for Ratcliffe. If she can get her opponent out 2 more times, she'll get a victory. And that appears to be what she's chasing. We saw her countryman Stephen Lohman win via 3 out of bounds yesterday. Could we see that here? Mandlik firing off punches at will. Now Ratcliffe has a shot with this out of bounds approach. She's able to drive Mandlik back at will, but she keeps going with her. She needs to get her opponent out while she stays in. She's driving forward, and this is where she's strongest. This is where she wants the bout to take place, on the mat, where she can sink her hooks in and try and find a submission. Mandlik has reversed the situation well, but she might have their respective area of expertise. The striking going all one way. But in contrast, the grappling going all the other needs to make the most of those situations on the ground. When Mandic lets her hands fly, where she looks most comfortable, and where she looks most like winning the fight. Another takedown. Round and that's how she'll start to score in the eyes of the judges. That was looking good for Ratcliffe. Mandlik. Another success. Backing her, this time using the knee. Under 40 seconds to go in the first round. Mandley with a wild left hook. Ratcliffe able to duck under and shoot for the takedown. Unsuccessfully. Charges forward. Ratcliffe is able to bully her opponent in those scenarios. Mandel tags her with a couple of right hands. She's going after the arm. Ten seconds in the first round. Still shots forward, Ratcliffe. Judges see this one. Let's find out. Ten 9 in favor of the Indian athlete. Landed many more in terms of significant strikes. And while Rack has been able to take her opponent down, she hasn't done enough with it. She's wearing damage, but she'll pound, I suggest, might be the order of the day for the Filipina. Monster right hand from Mandlik. She'll be buoyed by those scorecards. She can almost taste the final now. Still a ways to go. That right hand cracks. Shots. The Indian. Man off the hand with attitude. Bang. Sling of a right hand, ready to fire. Decent takedown defense. And having competed yesterday, you have to see the warrior mentality and admirable conditioning of these athletes. Ratcliffe's energy levels perhaps flat at this point. They'll be stood up in a second. Just over a minute and a half left to work. Ratcliffe was able to put Mandlik able to sprawl again, denying the down of the Filipina. Looking at fighter right. Back to the middle they go, and onto the feet. Mandlik still able to land at will with those punches. This contest is away from capable of fight at any time with her submission game. But right now, those chances are beginning to shrink. Mandlik, you feel it running the clock down at this stage. She is content. She wants that spot in the finals. Would be huge for her, would be huge for India. 10-second clap, ladies and gentlemen. The ground and pound. Nayan Mandlik. Looks like she has sealed her place in the final. India represent. We'll wait for the decision. Savara in the red corner of Uzbekistan scored a TKO in her quarterfinal yesterday against Akhlaqzadeh. Meanwhile, Wulan to a unanimous decision against Ayani Harada of Japan. The real-life Kumite, these warriors fighting numerous times, competing for medals, representing their country. Glory awaits. You need to cut from different, exception tough to represent in this competition. Savara on the outside looking to a stab. Good shots, Savara. Landed a clean jab. Wulan thought better of keeping this fight standing and wants to take it to the mat, but I'll tell you what, Savara's pretty comfortable here too. The ground and pound, and now she's looking for the choke. Could see an early finish here for Uzbekistan. Wulan able to assume, gets a big cheer from her corner. And Indonesia have showcased some excellent grappling, some fantastic jiu-jitsu throughout this competition so far. These bouts certainly don't get any easier. The competition intensifies. The fight for podium places ensues. Wulan working from side control. Stood up. Wasn't active enough on the ground there. But that jab cross, unleashing tidy punches, powerful strikes. Using the gi to defend, manipulate her opponent. The latter stages of the first round now. That's better from Wulan, but she's just walked into a massive right hand. She would have felt that all the way in Jakarta. No surprises on the judges' scorecards. 10-9s in favor of the Uzbek. She's capable of busting out a submission. For sure. Wulan. Never write her off. But striking from Savara. Looking dangerous in round one. Another classic striker versus grappler affair. She's pretty adept on the ground as well. An exciting talent, Savara. Remember, just 9 years old. She is for the show. Excellent sprawl to the takedown. Showing a beautifully well-rounded skill set. So we using the knee. She's still light on her feet, fluid with her movements, Savara. Looking to fire off those counters, spinning back fist from Savara. Swing right on the free. She's going to bounce. It's going to be an appeal from the Indonesian corner. I'm paying attention. I'm still trying to make sense of it.
Check it.
That's one thing we've seen for teams to appeal decisions, to take it to the replays. And overall, we've seen excellent clarity on these types of incidents and good consistency as well with all he wants. They are going to the replay and find out. So the Indonesian corner were appealing because they feel that the grappling exchanges are stopped when the athlete is on top. The deal has been denied. Side kick. It's lovely from Savara. Beast of a knee inside the clinch from Wulan. And you can understand the frustration of the Indonesian team because they know that their athlete best chance of progression surely in those grappling ranges, and they'll want to see that their fighter is given as much time to go to work as possible. cheeky uppercut in there from Savara. "25 seconds to go." Fly Savara. And it's those strikes will stamp her to the foot. Wulang Allen. The clock has escaped her.
For the match A, which is red corner, Sevara Santos Pista. Welcome. For the match A, blue corner, Aseka Daniel, Kyrgyzstan. His opponent for the red corner, Khalid Araboy, Uzbekistan.
Red corner, Azakov in. Looked fantastic in their quarterfinals, really well rounded, really tenacious, excellent conditioning. To Khalid. Khalid just 22 years old, 3. Both of them with a future in sport. Carrying off another low Khalid. Azakov had seen enough and he wants to take this fight to the mat. No finishes thus far today. Might we see a stoppage here? Plenty of respect between the pair. Stiff jab from Holly. A high kick missing, not much, as he's a single leg. Back we go to the center of the hand right. Into a takedown for Daniel Azakov. Hammer fists. Khalid in constant communication in tandem as a team. For the single leg. Azakov using full Dutchins arena. Azakov showing his strength here. Lead. Able to work that to his advantage and land inside control. The referee would like to see a bit more activity here. And himself in full mount. Now he can the back. Excellent back take. Took advantage of a moment's hesitation from Azakov. The clear strategy. He finds himself down here. Khalid with him. The Kyrgyzstan athlete giving as good as he gets on the ground. Khalid staying busy on bottom. Cancelling each other out at times in those positions. And that's the end of the first stanza. Ten nines from all three judges in favor of Khalid Araboyev of Uzbekistan. The levels increase when we get to the final four. Perhaps no great surprise that we've not seen any fishes yet. These opponents, high level, difficult to put them away. Beautiful outside kick into the takedown for Darabo. Azakov again escapes out of bounds, but this time might have gotten an out of bounds, added to his tally. one of three allowed before a DQ loss occurs. Referee allowing Holly to work from this position, smashing up his opponent punches. Holly will know, so the impetus is with Daniel Asikov to try and change something. Into side control. The catch to the back of the head. Holly Daraboyev now applying that top pressure. Daniel Asikov able to get out of bounds again. It'll be interesting to see changes take place here center, because when it's on the edge, Daniel Asikov wants no part of it, just make sure that it's around, so they'll be stood up and return to the center. It's a pattern developing, but a pattern so far only going one way in terms of favouring Holly on the scorecard. Firing off punches from the bottom, Daniel Asikov. No. See. Again, they're on the periphery. Needs to sort his belt out. The referee's getting a hand in that regard. Let's look at the footwork from Asikov. Good fundamentals. Excellent all-round skill set. He is a dangerous adversary. His own skill has been look at how Holly the jab. Holly working in the guard. Using his head to make himself heavy and finding him full mount. Great position to be in with 20 seconds left to go. Ground and pound. Should be enough to seal the result. 5 seconds on the clock. There it is. Araboyev, barring any great surprises, has his place in the final.
For the Met A, winner, unanimous decision is red corner, Khalid Araboyev, Uzbekistan. And for the Met A, For that A, please welcome blue corner AMMA Mirti, Iran. His opponent, Putra Pancha Julian, Asia. For the men, a referee in charge, Wang Hui.
In today's quarterfinals, AMMA secured a majority decision from Alexyanov, and Saputra was able to get a submission victory against Singh of India. Just 21 years old, Saputra, Indonesian, all smiles. Corner. Adiamui looking to get those hooks in. Saputra now. Might look to slam his opponent to the canvas. He's a showman. And instead opts to trot his way out of bounds with his opponent wrapped around him. Textbook single leg takedown of Adiamui. He's got that leg over the top. Reversal from Saputra, but he's got a head and arm drill here, Adiamui. He's in a bad spot, Saputra. Got excellent jiu-jitsu. Trying to escape. Adiamui has got this locked up. Bother though, does he, Saputra? Look at the strength. Oh my goodness. For a moment it looked like he dropped Adiamui on his head. Look at the bag of, look at the smiles. He's inviting his opponent into a striking war. The overhand right is wide of the mark. Adiamui going to take the mat. Oh, brilliantly done. Very strong grappler in his own right, the Iranian. Looks to be in a bit of struggle here, Saputra. That's keeping a close eye. The submission is on. Referee calls a stop to supreme skills show. Iran Adiamui getting the finish. A grappling showcase and a place in the final away.
For the men A, corner. Ahmadimou Mirti, run. For the Medley, please welcome blue corner. Here he and his opponent, red corner, Super Chingiz, Kazakhstan. Referee in charge for the Med A, Noturbek Jumanov.
This should be a great match. He scored a team in the finals and to his final. Zhupov got a unanimous decision again. Zhupov has real pedigree. One of the favorites. Zhupov of Kazakhstan, Bagari of Iran. Here we go. Zhupov opening up with a low kick. Bagari shooting in early doors. It's eating punches, doubling onto the leg and partially securing takedown, but they're out of bounds, so it will return to the center. Again, they leave play. Sort of action and a as deep. But Gary seems determined to get this bout to the ground. Zhupov very comfortable on his feet. That jab, speedy, slick. So those low kicks. Bagari throwing out one of his own. He's able to fire off punches with real speed. Zhupov. The left hand connected there for Bagari. Good use of the teep, followed up by the outside low kick. A favoured strike indeed for Zhupov. Left hand caught him again. That's a strike to watch, isn't it? But Gary, that's a spinning back kick. It's impressive the way Zhupov is able to mix up his strikes, as we've seen there with that stabbing push kick. power in the low kicks as well. That might add up for him. It'll in the shot to look out for. That overhand left from Bagari, because so far Yusupov has allowed that one. There it is again. Bagari tagging him with that hand, shooting in real low to try and secure a takedown. Yusupov throwing in an overhand right. Another outside low kick with the right and a spinning back kick with the left. We do have spinning stuff. Hante submission. Interesting scramble there by both combatants. Some ground and pound for Bagari at the end of round one. Ten nines in favour of the Kazakh athlete. It's about to be expected, really, isn't it? Rare to go. Left hook, followed by left high kick. Two great strikes to kick off the round for the Kazakh athlete, but this is where it gets to be, seeking submissions in these grappling exchanges. Yusupov threw out a push kick, but Gary saw it coming. Solid balance so far on one leg from Yusupov. Work in his favour here. He's using that left leg. He's taken the arm. But Gary is a tough customer to submit. And he's raining down punches from the top. Hammer fists. It's going to get stood up. The referee taking no nonsense. Yusupov's turn to shoot in. Bagari's turn to sprawl. Yusupov trying to use the uniform to keep his opponent at bay and provide some leverage on those knee strikes. Here we go again. Yusupov throwing out that jab. Sprawling as Bagari shoots in again. He's after that single leg, and once more we're seeing the balance and dexterity of the Kazakh athlete. Yusupov with the old 1-2. Setting up his combinations with dab. That left overhand the leading hand has been by far Bulgaria's best strike. Still here. What the appeal is, we're about to find out. Already check out instant replays. I'm going to go and see if I can listen in. The appeal for out of bounds, they're not given. So they've lost their yard. One minute to final fight. The referee Zusupov, leg locks are not permitted here. Warning. Throwing out a flurry of punches but wide of the mark, Zusupov. The left hook though, glossed off the chin. Bagheeri sees the clock beginning to step away from him now. He lost the first round, and it would have taken something special to pull this back. I'm not sure this is going to be, despite finishing the test in a strong way on top and throwing down punches. It looks like we're going to overtime, ladies and gentlemen.
Overtime.
That round scoring in favor of Bagheeri. Fascinating. Not given. Everything is earned. Flurry at the end could have been absolutely pivotal for Bagheeri. Zusupov took his foot off the pedal a touch. No room for complacency. Bagheeri looking to get this ground where he's strongest. Zusupov knows there's no time to waste. Get off out of bounds, take him down to the middle, and he can fire off. Strikes again, but he's left his leg out there, and as it stands, things going the way of Bagheeri. He hasn't been able to do much with the takedowns, but such a short space of time. Every moment where you're in the ascendancy could be key. 1-2, landing for Zusupov, letting his hands go. And those striking exchanges could be massive. 30 seconds left of overtime. Another 1-2. Takedown defense. Could be huge. This is big. Shuzipov has his opponent locked up. A 10-second clapper. Defending the ground and pound. Now Bagheeri. Important output. Sending a message to the judges. How will they see it?
Winner on that day by unanimous decision is Red Corner. The Super Kings Kazakhstan. Shortly break for the match.
The Iranian contingent look incensed by the decision, desperate to appeal. They've already used their yellow card. They can't believe it. This may not be the last we've heard of this. The Iranian contingent result. This decision still being debated by the Iranian contingent. An athlete has only just left the mat. He is visibly devastated on the floor, just off your screen. Meanwhile, the next semi-final take place between Elchem of Philippines.
The main Philippines. for the red. Almaz Saud Ara. For the band A, referee Talgat Ibrahim, Kazakhstan.
So, for the right to face Yusupov in the final in this 65 kilo clash. Almohem in the corner, Saklag in the blue. Almohem got a majority decision against Al-Farizi of Indonesia yesterday. Saklag got a unanimous decision against Merjamal of Uzbekistan. Saklag put blood behind that low kick. Hadn't quite gauged the distance. Almohem patient, biding his time. The referee might call them into action. That low kick found a home. Almohem out of bounds on. That could be key. Keep an eye on that one. Saklag playing proud a little bit. Another monstrous low kick from the Filipino. Saklag might to get a read and counter. Almohem shooting in for the takedown. It's defended from Saklag. Philippines with a rich streak in striking, particularly boxing. Now in full mount, Almohem. They're going to get stood up and return to the middle. The referee just having a word with the athlete. Saklag looking to initiate the exchanges on the feet. Almohem seeking this contest down to the ground. From Saklag. Almohem with an authoritative takedown. Back they come. The Saudi contingent in the stands roaring in appreciation. Saklag is walking forward. Another low kick. Another takedown attempt. A pattern's emerging, isn't it? In fight. A minute left, the clock in the first round. Saklag had that right hand cocked and ready for Alm has the back. Throw downs. One each now. Sacklag spinning back kick. Leaping right cross. AMMA almost found its way onto chin of Sacklag. Lovely variation on his strikes there. Great kick from the Filipino. He wants to keep this on the feet. As round one draws to a close. Two judges score this in favour of Sacklag. One judge scores it the way of AMMA.
You should have stand and stowed in. His fallen must be dark. You should have goes and then stowed in. As he was fallen, let's fall.
It's a close one. Now is the time to strengthen your case. If you want to be in that final two and a chance for gold, you have to statement, have some emphasis on the performance here. Sacklag has favoured those low kicks. AMMA has been hunting takedowns. It's another inside low kick with the lead left leg. Din is away from securing the takedown on that occasion. Low kicks can act deter. AMMA look good. Another low kick that's starting to accumulate now for the Filipino. They both cracked each other at the same time with left hook. The neck and take that spot in final. It's gonna take a strong finish to this fight. Plenty of respect between them. Sacklag has been able to AMMA as he's shot in and avoid the takedown. But he'll need to rack up significant strikes to make sure the judges this decision, because it's a fairly even contest. AMMA herring off. Just 30 seconds to go. Sacklag another low kick. That lead leg is going to be sore in the morning. Stiff jab to the boat race. Solid sprawl from the Filipino. Jean-Claude Sacklag can almost taste the final now. Has he done enough to seal it in the eyes of the judges?
winner by majority decision is blue corner, Sachin Club, Philip.
Wale, wale, wale.